today is the day. Well, I mean, today's not actually the day. Technically it's tomorrow, but like, you don't need to know that. I finished first year, to be honest. It's done. Like, this is crazy. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of context on how my first year went and some tips along the way for all of you guys moving into first year or second year, because personally I'm moving into second year and I feel like I've learned a lot. I think I'm gonna start doing my clothes, packing the things that I don't need first. First things first, however, need to get the tunes bumping because I can't do it without the tunes. I really can't. T-shirt, I'ma feel like a Okay, so the first thing I did when unpacking is I started with my clothes and I looked through my whole wardrobe and just picked out all the clothes that I'm not gonna wear. And I just separated those clothes into sections to see what I was going to wear and what I wasn't going to wear, what I was going to bring to uni and what I wasn't going to bring to uni. I was just going to take home. So if there's one tip if you're moving into first year or second year, don't bring as many clothes as you think you're going to need. You're just not going to need them. You're not going to wear them. As you can see, look how many clothes that I was left with. Hardly any. I didn't wear them, which was a shock to me, to be honest. These are the sections that I split my clothes into. On the right, I just put all the clothes I'm going to bring with me next year that I actually wear. And then on the left, obviously it's just my coat. But in the top pile is the clothes that I will not be bringing to uni. And luckily I have my parents who will bring them home for me. The next thing I had to do was take out all my suitcases from underneath my bed. Yeah, long. I basically just wanted to pack all my clothes into suitcases because I feel like that's the easiest way. I was using suitcases and black bin bags. I then moved on to my shoes. With shoes at uni, like, you just, again, you're not going to wear as many as you think you need. I think if you're coming, just bring 2 pairs of shoes to go out with. 1 pair being the bruck up shoes for the club and the other pair being like your nicer shoes for going out. 1 pair of trainers just for day to day and maybe uni. And some sliders. That's all you need, really and truly. I mean, personally, I bought, I think, an extra pair just because I can never choose. I'm really indecisive and I get bored of my outfits easily. But you really don't need more than 3 pairs of shoes and some sliders. And I also added my handbags and some jackets into the boxes. So I made sure to put aside a black bin bag for all the clothes that I don't want to bring to uni. So I put all my clothes in there, and I also added like miscellaneous stuff in there as well because that was the next section that I was going to move on to. I just got some shoe boxes, babe, and I just chucked everything that I don't need right now into those boxes. I then got my duffel bag and literally just chucked other miscellaneous stuff that I have. In my room, I kind of just have a lot of miscellaneous things. How many more times can I say miscellaneous? But yeah, when you're moving, all you really need is like some empty boxes, shoe boxes, bin bags, and like use your own bags that you have. So like if you know, like your school bag or whatever, put some stuff in there to take with you. Like it's just easier making space. Put socks in shoes, like things like that. It's getting really hot in here, but I can't open the window because of the noise. So then after I did all of that, I basically went around my whole room clearing every other thing that I'm not gonna need. So in terms of like non-essentials. So what I left for last was any food bits that I had, any snacks in my room. I left my toothbrush and all of those things. Fortunately, I have a sink in my room. I also bought a fridge to uni, only because I'm really picky about like cleanliness. I didn't meet my housemates beforehand. Luckily they weren't that bad, but I took that precaution beforehand because I'm sorry. I heard the horror stories, Now the one thing I was dreading the most was literally having to take all my stuff out of the kitchen. Carrying pots, carrying the pans, it was just a bit long, but like I did it. My room was actually cleaner, and like as I'm clearing out, my room was just getting messier and messier. To some of you this might not be messy, but to me it's messy. Like, let me show you real quick. Oh, like, okay, don't look, okay, but like, do you know what I mean? Not long to go and I still have to do my kitchen stuff. Fine, music does the job, music is getting me through this. I brought to uni with me these storage boxes from IKEA, which I put all of my utensils and things inside. That really helped. Some of the pots and pans I just left out if they didn't fit, so it really wasn't that serious. They can just like go in the car. And that's another thing actually, not everything does need to go inside of everything, so some things can just like stand on their own. And the final thing that I left, because I just couldn't, was my accessories, like my lights, my pin board. They were the most personal things in my room, so letting them go was just sad. But I'm not really letting them go because I'm bringing them with me next year, but it's fine, you know. Next year I'm going for a whole new aesthetic, which is going to be really exciting because I'm going to film that. So that is something to look forward to, by the way. And yes, the accessories came down and they were packed away, which was really sad, but it was fine. It had to be done. It had to be done. So by the time you're watching this, I've probably, actually no, by the time you're watching this, I'm about to move out. Like, I'm just about to move out. It's bittersweet because I'm always going to remember this house and remember this room, but at the same time, babe, it's on to bigger and better things, and I'm ready. I'm so excited to decorate. Like, I don't even understand. Like, I'm so excited to decorate. I've done my Pinterest board. I've done everything. I just need to buy a couple things to add to my new room, but I also need to look at the layout properly and figure that out. So there will be a room tour in the works, I can promise you that. And if you are going to uni this September, don't worry about it. Like, literally, I will probably end up doing a uni advice for first year's video anyways, but don't even sweat it. Like, it's literally fine. You're gonna go home more than you think you are anyways, so don't even think about bringing your entire life to uni. Just bring what you need, plus your accessories that make you feel like less homesick. You'll get used to it quicker than you think as well. And of course, on the other hand, if uni really isn't for you and it's been about like halfway through the year by that time, you can always, I'm not sure if you can choose to take a gap year halfway through your course, but like, dropping out is always an option. Like, you don't actually need uni to make it in life at all. I personally just decided to go because I wanted to have more knowledge in my career path. But uni is for some people, uni isn't for everyone. I know so many people who didn't go to uni and who are doing perfectly fine in life. So it's up to you, and take a gap year if you need it. Take a gap year. That's what I did. Best decision of my life. Babe, took that gap year, saved up that money first of all, because this economic crisis, even though I already knew what I wanted to do, it reassured me that that is the path I wanted to go down. So yeah, like, if you enjoyed this video, you can give it a like and a subscribe if you want. No, in all seriousness, if you're still watching to the end, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Hey. I need to stop doing things like that every time I'm